All right, what a day. It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, and we have a transaction wire that is just telling two completely different stories.
It really is.
On one hand, you've got a head coach fired in October, already taking what looks like a massive step back. On the other, a Super Bowl injury report that could change everything on Sunday.
Absolutely.
So stick with us, because at the end, we're going to connect those two things and talk about a shocking new trend that might just be the smartest survival strategy in the NFL.
A pivotal morning, for sure. Usually the league is quiet this week, to let the Super Bowl breathe.
Not today. But before we get into it, do us a quick favor, hit subscribe, like this video, and drop your score prediction for Super Bowl LX in the comments. We want to see who's really on top of it.
Okay, so where are we starting? The coaching carousel.
Let's start with the future. The New York Giants, they made a hire today for a quarterbacks coach. But the context here is absolutely wild.
You have to be talking about Brian Callahan.
Exactly. Let's just run the clock back. October 13th, he is the head coach of the Tennessee Titans.
And he gets fired.
Gets fired, and now, not even 4 months later, he's taking a position coach job. I mean, usually guys like that take a year off, maybe wait for a coordinator spot. This feels fast.
It's a fascinating pivot. Usually the ego just prevents a slide that steep that quickly.
Right.
But by taking the Giants QB coach and passing game coordinator role right away, Callahan's basically betting on himself over his resume. He's saying, I'd rather be in the building grinding than sitting at home waiting for the perfect call.
It's a gamble, but it keeps him in the game. And he's not the only one kind of going back to what he knows.
Yeah.
The Packers just brought Luke Getsy back as their QB coach.
Right, and that's a classic comfort zone hire. Sean Mannion goes to Philly to be their OC.
Yep.
So Green Bay just plugs in Getsy, who's already there as a senior assistant. He knows the system. It's a safe, high-floor move for them.
And we are seeing that familiarity theme everywhere.
Yeah.
The Raiders finally made it official with Klint Kubiak.
Sticking to that Shanahan tree.
And the Panthers added Darrell Bevell. But the one that really caught my eye was Atlanta. They hired Alex Van Pelt as QB coach, and the report says he's reuniting with Kevin Stefanski.
Which is the quiet confirmation that Stefanski is 100% running the show in Atlanta now.
Exactly. When you see a staff fill up with guys who've all worked together,
Yeah.
It's about minimizing risk. They want a shorthand from day one.
No time to waste.
Speaking of no time to waste, let's pivot to the now. Super Bowl LX, Patriots versus Seahawks. We have the final injury reports, and the vibes could not be more different.
Night and day. The Patriots they look remarkably clean.
Drake Maye's shoulder.
Full participant.
Yeah.
Team says he feels great. Won't even need an off-season procedure. That is the greenest light you can possibly get.
Okay, so on the flip side, Seattle has to be just holding its breath. Sam Darnold, limited. Oblique injury. We hear oblique all the time, but break it down for us. Why is that specific injury so dangerous for a quarterback?
It's all about torque. Your oblique muscles are the engine for your torso's rotation. That's what generates velocity. If you have, say, a sore calf, you can still stand in the pocket and throw.
Okay.
But if you have an oblique issue, you physically cannot rotate your core to drive the ball downfield without pain, or worse, risking a serious tear. Him being limited this close to the game, it means they're saving every single throw he has left for Sunday.
Wow. Well, they did get some good news on defense, at least. Nick Emenori is off the report.
That is huge for their secondary. And you see both teams elevating running backs. D'Ernest Johnson for New England, Cam Akers for Seattle. Just last-minute insurance policies.
All right, let's hit a couple quick ones before we wrap up. The Ravens, they're starting extension talks with Lamar Jackson.
That's just business as usual. It's as much about managing the salary cap for the team as it is about locking him up long-term. Standard procedure in Baltimore.
And Pittsburgh's still hunting for an OC.
Yeah, they're interviewing Scott Tolzan. That tells me they're looking for a specific kind of mind. Probably someone to really develop their quarterback.
So here's the thought I want to leave everyone with, and it brings us back to the top.
Yeah.
We started with Brian Callahan taking what looks like a demotion. In a league driven by these massive egos, are we seeing a shift? Is the smartest career move no longer holding out for the perfect job, but maybe swallowing your pride just to stay in the trenches?
It's a wild thought, isn't it? In today's NFL, relevance has a really short half-life. Out of sight might actually be out of mind now.
Something to think about. Enjoy Super Bowl LX, everyone. Keep an eye on Darnold's rotation. We'll see you on the other side.